Example number 2, here we go. So now we're going to be again solving for a particular variable. And in this case, we're going to be solving for t. And notice what's given us. We're given a quadratic, 2t squared minus 5t plus k equals 0. Okay, so this is a quadratic, and it's given to us in standard form. Okay, so when a quadratic is given to us in standard form, okay, we can solve for our variable. And if you notice this, that our variable, particularly in this one, is t, right? Because normally, isn't a quadratic written as ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0? Okay, so even though that you may see a k there, like, what do we do with that k? Well, k is just the c, right? Okay, the b is going to be -5, the a is going to be the 2, and the term that's usually x, in this case, it's t. So if I want to solve for t, I can use the quadratic formula. Okay, but instead of the quadratic formula being x equals -b, it's going to be t equals -b plus or minus the square roots of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. All right, so we don't got to get all crazy here. We're just going to be using the quadratic formula, except instead of it being x equals, it's t equals. All right, so let's just label what is our a and our b and our c. Well, our a is the number in front of x squared, or in this case, t squared. So it's going to be 2, right? The number in front of x, -5, is our b, and the constant number k. All right, so let's just plug this all into the quadratic formula. So I'm going to go ahead and write it, the quadratic formula with its open parentheses right there. All over 2a. All right, and let's go ahead and plug these babies in. So this is the b right here, right? So the b is -5, and then -5 again, times 4 times a times c. In this case, it's k, and then that's all over 2 times a. All right, so all we got to do is just simplify this, and then we'll be done. So t equals negative times a negative gives us a +5 plus or minus. So -5 squared is 25 minus, check this out, -4 times 2 is -8. Okay, so -8 times k is -8k. And that's all over 4. Cool beans. Let's continue on here. So, well, okay, so can we simplify this? Well, you can't do 25 minus 8k because 8k and 25 are not, they're not common terms right there. So, basically, this is it right here. There's nothing, I mean, you can't simplify it. I mean, you can write it as 2 separate answers. You could write it as 5 plus radical 25 minus 8k all over 4. And then the second answer is 5 minus the square root of 25 minus 8k all over 4. But there's nothing that we can do to simplify what's in the radical. All right, so that's that answer right there.